Fantasy 13-2.
Hi everyone, Cendril
Story
here.
so far.
Welcome back to
Whoever you
Final Fantasy
No
13
Christ.
2.
Is that a toy Moogle? But I want to see lightning so much. I'll be back. No!
You get a synopsis through cutscenes of what has happened recently. You now have access to the close gate option. Items known as gate seals allow you to close selected space-time locations within the Historia Crux and reset a part of their history. Press RB to select closed gate and watch as events are rewound to a point before any artifacts were obtained. Use this option to solve past mysteries once more, or to undo any mistakes that have been made. Note that using this option will not cause you to lose any fragments or key items. Press right bumper again to select Open Gate and restore history for a location you have reset. Make clever use of this option to relive events and explore every potential outcome. So, for example, you can see it kind of rewind. And it's like nothing happened. We could go back and look for stuff that we missed, choose different talking options, things like that. I really do like the last time on Final Fantasy 13-2. Yeah, the story so far, to kind of help you remember just in case you forgot what just recently happened. It's like, oh yeah, that's what we were doing. And you press right bumper again to put time back.
Rejecting the easy path.
Back into the Brush of Ruins, where we left off last time. Whenever it loads. The story so far, I'm no Christ. I miss lightning so much. Yeah, it just replaced some of the cutscene. It's better than nothing. Alright, let's continue on. All the rants messing with the scene. Hi! Again, kind of thing there.
We're sifting through the ruins to see what hidden technologies we can dig up. Since the Battle
Oops, wrong button.
lost their power, human science is all we have left to rely on.
Alright, we're going with relentless assault. We really don't need to heal or anything. Gremlin! 4 potent droplets. Hit! I don't remember. So we'll leave it for later.
Goodbye.
2 more potent droplets. I suppose I should. The Gremlin is also a Ravager. The Zerg's android. This is thunderproof. I forget what well room does. And spark strike. Gremlin has attack ATB charge, slightly increases ATB gauge each time an enemy is attacked, and resists ice 10%. So, yay. Its really big ability is Giant Drop. And it knows Blizzard. See, we're already changing things up. Yeah, so the Gremlin is there. I don't have anything for you, yay! Because you have to have specific things for specific monsters. You. Biological monsters attributes. You. Oh, bonus! So, this gives a little bit of everything. I'm used to increase all a biological monster attributes. So it gives a little bit of strength, a little bit of magic. It just gives a little bit of everything. For the really good monsters, you're going to want to get items to tune them how you want. Like, I want my commando to have a bunch of strength. So I want items that specifically give a lot of strength. Again, it's just more tediousness. I don't even know if that's a word. It makes it more tedious to even to make the monsters you want that you like really good. It's annoying. Magic plus 10%. Someone knows that. I mean, the strength doesn't matter, but neither will these monsters after a little bit, so... Resist curse. Can't go that way.
Okay, huh? Figures.
You need an artifact to open it, right?
Darn it! Just the right one. Attack! Then monsters tend to, like, this one, the Gremlin is ice, right? Well, what if the enemy is strong against ice? It's not like he knows other spells.
Your turn.
A commando! But we have commandos, so you'll probably never get used. Well, that's not true. I could have the commando and then I could have Null as a sentinel. As a possibility. People!
Scholars believe the paradox is a natural phenomenon, but I think it was created by man. That glowing thing has to be a weapon sent by someone.
Can't activate the portal without the key. First, we have to figure out what opens this gate.
The artifact we used last time, Atlas, us, Alyssa?
Wouldn't Atlas be the key?
Bingo. I heard heard legends that people from centuries past were responsible for building it, but that was in my past. It's still years ahead of this present. My guess is that he's a weapon from your future.
So Atlas definitely doesn't belong in this time. If we can stop him, then maybe we'll find the artifact we need.
Maybe it's worth a shot at least.
We had some supply stations around here. Then they sort of disappeared. Probably another paradox side effect.
Leave it to me. Kubo?
Occasionally, you'll come across treasure spheres or other objects that are out of phase with the current timeline. Should you notice any objects hidden by a strange shimmering aura, like we've seen, press right bumper and ask the Moogle to work its magic. The paradox effect in the immediate vicinity will be dispelled, and now you'll be able to access the now tangible object.
Come on, Mom.
Like so. And then now we can get a wild artifact.
What kind of trick are you pulling?
I'm awesome. That's all you need.
The Phantom was Sorry, I can't deal with you right now. I'm in the middle of a crisis here.
Oh, Captain.
One of my men lost an experimental drug that our unit was testing.
That's not good.
Reaction-enhancing substance. Kind of thing that civilians shouldn't be playing around with. If the substance was stolen, there's no telling where it will end up. We have to retrieve it immediately.
The Brescia Ruins 5-8. Captain has a mercy situation on his hands. An experimental drug was lost, and he needs to find it ASAP. Retrieve the 2 capsules containing the experimental drug.
You'll help us search for the capsules? Could certainly use an extra hand or 2. We're missing 2 capsules. They look just like ordinary medicine. If you find them, bring them directly to me.
Retrieve the 2 capsules.
Exploring, are we? I want to be careful in here. Someone spotted a thief in one of the tunnels.
Oh, man.
Deeper in the ruins. We haven't seen
Yes, lost impacts.
cocoon for several years now. There's definitely something spooky going on here. I hope someone takes care of it too.
Another quest. A Seath has appeared. Defeat the monster who resides in the depths of the ruins.
Think you can handle one of those monsters?
Yeah, sure you can.
Maybe you should just leave it to the soldiers.
Well, then why'd you ask for help?
Shouldn't even be here. The paradox effect thrown in, there's no telling what it's capable of. Watch your step and be ready for anything.
Alright. Hey, look who's here.
Have you seen that big old giant? Where'd he come from? Someone sure wasted their time and hard-earned money making something that big. I don't like seeing materials go to waste like that, but hey, what can I do? I can open up my shop. That's what I can do.
Thanks, Chocolina. Potions, Phoenix Downs. The items are expensive, by the way. Remedies, wound potions, which restore 100 HP for everybody, and restores maximum HP reduced through wound damage. Yay! They're a little expensive now, but yay, useful wound potions. I like Chocolina. Chocolina is an interesting character. By one. You can also buy monster materials. An item used to increase all of a mechanical monster's attributes. So for mechanical monsters, you need potent bolts. So you can buy.
You know I'm
lower
counting
level
on
items.
you. Everyone is.
Thanks, Chocolina. Now that we have this ability, that's where I should go, probably. Map. Where is the map?
Go, Mom.
Not what I want. Thought there was a shortcut to the map. Track down Atlas. Doesn't show you where any of the other stuff is. Thanks, game. Being worthless. We're going to head back and grab a few of the things that we saw. few of the shimmer things. Someone got poisoned. Right. The fire does us no good, or the frost does us no good. But if that's what you have set as your Ravager, then you're just kind of stuck, aren't you? At least for now.
We thought we were dealing with your average ruined city until they dug up that gigantic hand. Now they're saying that Cocoon might have had some technologically advanced culture way back in the past.
Let's see, I know there was one here. Where was it?
Squeeze of that giant hand.
We need to develop. That's why the Academy...
Oh, show me!
I'm researching Atlas's power source.
I hear they're building tractors and weapons. I'm always locked away in my lab.
Come on, come out!
You're watching me. I can't concentrate. Please, don't talk to me. Don't try to make me feel better. Because you
Alright, well, I won't talk to that crazy guy. I could have swore we saw one around here.
Please wait, sir. I wonder what kind of world gave birth to Atlas. I doubt it very
Alyssa's really smart, too, for a trainee. I bet so.
This is a great place.
Still locked. There we go.
Go, Mom, come out!
Personal notes. That's an item. Good key type item.
So that's... That wasn't there before.
And now they're all like, "What did you do?" I use my main protag powers.
I really need to get those documents in order.
What a unique little pet. Well behaved, too. Is he a monster of some sort?
Not exactly. He's more like a good luck charm.
Is that right? You're such a cute little boy.
Cuba. Oh yeah, this one. This is the one I was thinking.
Come on, Mom.
Oh.
Come on, Mom.
Who's the Moogle? You are, Mog. A Libra scope. Everybody's like, "Oh man, how'd you do that? You're awesome."
It breaks my heart.
And then they just talk normally. By being awesome. It was just a lever scope. Disappointing, but... Thanks for the enemy. There it is. Found it! I thought Mog used the spear. Must have job changed in the time mage. Mini Mogs. Mini Mogs. Antidote. Didn't get the monster. Sad. You're just a top two.
Oh, visitor!
Nope.
How you doing? Is there anything you need?
No, we're okay. Thank you for asking.
I'm terribly sorry. I couldn't be more apologetic. I've been told I can be quite nosy. No, I know it seems hard to believe. All my men tease me about being a busybody.
Okay. As we have the right partner for the job here.
Is that it?
Yes, also not hard to believe. Talking about the guard. And now we have that enemy and 3 more potent droplets. Woo! So if you want fire, it also has chain boost bonus, moderately boosts the chain bonus gained by attacking an enemy, and resists fire by 10%. Fear Siphon. And you see all the only things left to learn are Blizzara, Blizzaga, and Overwhelm. Blizzara at level 19, Blizzaga way past that, and Overwhelm past that. Yay! There you go. Woo. I will take this time though. So the monster release can't be infused. Darn. If those passive abilities didn't have the lock symbol, we could give our gremlin, let's say, chain bonus boost. And then it would have chain bonus boost. Oh, Mace, thank you very much for subscribing again. 4 months, nice. That's awesome. Much appreciated. Woohoo! Indeed. But yeah, that's how you give abilities to other monsters. Now, we don't have any that we can fuse. And then it absorbs the crystal, so the monster's gone. And then it's put into the monster. So, we put the chain bonus boost, Gar would go away, and Gremlin would have it now. There you go. But then, you'd have to go back and get the monster again. So on and so forth. Like, it has magic plus 10% that it got. I could throw magic plus 10%. Oh no, I have it equipped, so I can't do that. If I didn't have it in the party, I could give this monster magic plus 10%. But it had to learn that, remember, from the tree. So some monsters will have to upgrade to get skills we want, and then infuse them into other monsters. It's as lengthy as it sounds.
Come on, Mom.
Capsule?
There used to be a cemetery in the ruins, but
And Alyssa's unfortunately getting... Sounds like Pokemon breeding. I honestly wouldn't know, but I'm sure everybody else watching this will get it. I'm like the only one. It's just a lengthy process. That again is I don't find very fun. Personally. A pot shard and
come across any
Endo.
gravestones, let me know.
Why did somebody break a perfectly good vase? But I can also get there. Alright, let's explore over here. Oh, ran into it right off the bat. I hate when that happens. Sure. Yay! Giant drop. Aha! It just turns stuff really big and then drops on the enemy. It's silly. Some of the Pharaoh links are really cool, but that one's silly. Yeah, the personal notes are a key item. These are components. We will use them to make stuff with
Into another reality. Does that mean there's another me somewhere in that world?
Something here?
I think about it sometimes. I mean, maybe I don't really exist.
Come on, Mom.
I'm just a character in the real me stream. If that's true, then I better make the most of it before I wake up.
Alyssa brings up a great point. Was that an attack from Naruto? It was an attack from Naruto. Giant drop? Maybe, it sounds familiar. One of the D characters used it. Yeah, one of the super NPC characters. Some people will be angry at me at that, but oh well. 4 potent boats, a potent droplet, and we can now have a hoplite in the party. Yay! It is a commando. Pharaoh Speed 2 increases Pharaoh Link charge rate. That's cool. Unfortunately, you can't give it to anybody. Second nail gun. The physical damage while starting in the air. It's attacking run.
So that's what.
Came all the way out here on your own, huh?
Yep,
You two must be stronger than you look.
we are.
He's the strong one, not me.
You trust your partner. That's important.
It's important. You're plenty strong, Sarah. Especially in the magic department. Gate.
It's another gate. Are these all linked to different time periods?
If that's true, timelines must be pretty tangled. Alyssa, when did these portals first appear?
Well, no one can say for sure. It's like they'd always been there, and one day we finally noticed.
So they took everyone by surprise. Either that or someone's been hiding them.
What are these gates anyway?
Irreligible portals, they cause a paradox effect. What does the Academy think? Are they constructed devices? What does the Academy think?
What does the Academy make of all this?
Everyone has their own opinion on this particular subject. Are they portals to another world, or just basic teleporters? We know they have a powerful warping effect on the surrounding area's temporal stability.
Did you know these ruins? They were inhabitable after
Pulsework Knight. Ow. Being wounded is like... Oh, the game's skipping for some reason. Not me. Rip it apart now!
Good work, everyone.
Ah, we didn't get it, lame. Because I think it's a sentinel. Eight mana droplets, so we have a new droplet, so let me...
So, about Alyssa, you think we can trust her?
It does kind of feel like she's using us, huh? That's okay. When I was a kid, I knew a guy around the same age. We didn't get along too well. He was always trying to get me to do his share of the work. Then one day he asked me to go hunting with him. I refused. I'd had enough of being bossed around. So he ended up heading out alone. And that was the last time I saw him.
Sad?
If I had just sucked it up and gone hunting with him, he might still be alive.
No.
So, now I just do my best to help out. It's better than dealing with the alternative. That isn't fun.
Same, no. I just do my best to help out. Let's see. What was I gonna do? Crystarian. Mana droplets are used to increase a biological monster's magic, whereas the potent droplets give you a little bit of everything. So if they just cast, like a medic, for example, so you get a magic bonus. Now we got the plus strength just because that was what was on that node. But this will prioritize magic instead of the potent droplet, which will give a little bit of everything. Plus 2 magic. Weak to blizzard, interesting. That works.
Bye.
Sarah, just goodbye.
In the tunnels further in. Did you spot anything yet?
Oh, that's where we're gonna go. Working on it. Further in. Alright, so I need to backtrack. I need to go up.
Looks like you lost.
It looks like you lost. Thanks, no. Budding Hunter achievement unlocked. Barton Bolt 6 and Radio Parry. Where's this go?
There's something I just have to make sure of. I can't seal off the ruins.
Working on it, Alyssa. And you have this out, so... And you seem like a pretty good person.
They still deal with threats the same way. The government didn't learn anything
Capsule.
from the purge.
Time to go.
No retreat achievement unlocked. Yay, achievements!
I can't imagine people like Lucy. I wish they would go down to my south.
And done.
That wasn't even a warm-up.
Now I got all turned around. That's the problem with the enemies. You can turn around because you can turn to hit them. It's like, oh, which way was I facing again? Get rid of the healer first. Hey, I got it. Post-work night. Post-night. It is a Sentinel. It is mechanical. 520 HP to start with. 71 attack, although it's a Sentinel. It has resist damage 5%, so increase physical and magical resistance by 5%. Yay. Not a bad Sentinel. Delta attack will be good. I could use the Pulse Knight as the Sentinel, and then I can use Commando Ravager. Nobody else can heal, so... %, HP. I would like to get it Steel Guard. I see he's getting a bunch of HP. Steel Guard. It can also learn Element Guard, Meta Guard, which is awesome, and French Ward. See, now it takes 2 to level up, not just 1. French Ward at 18. It would need 6 more, so 12 more. That's fine. Let's see. Offensive screen. The Pulse Knight takes hits while the Commandos throw down. Of course, we have Delta attack, which we know how that works. All right.
It's Atlas.
It's Atlas. It was all big.
We've detected a large energy surge in the center of the ruins. Another unknown device has appeared.
Did the device appear along with Atlas? If Atlas is a weapon built by humans, they must have designed a way to stop it.
True.
That machine showing up is no coincidence.
Also true.
2 choices. We try that new device and hope it controls Atlas. Or do it the old-fashioned way and fight him head-on. No regrets, no looking back.
I live in the moment. I'm not sure. What does Alyssa think? What does Mog think? What does Mog think?
Hey Mog, what do you think about all this?
I think I like Sarah more than I like Noel. Kupo.
Ouch. You know I have feelings, right?
Thank you, Mog. 2 Gaicho Greens. If you go and try to attack Atlas head-on, you're gonna get smoked. There is a... I don't know if the game's gone over it. You can get basically kind of dead-end endings that are called paradox endings. basically you did it wrong endings. But some of those I actually like and think they're kind of cool. Defeating Atlas before you get the thing is one of those endings. You won't be able to do any right now because they are stronger. And they're kind of... Uh-oh. But you can find them throughout the game, and I'll try to show a few of them all. But to get that one, you'll have to beat Atlas, which you are incapable of right now. Well, beating Atlas without using the device.
If it's the giant you want to take down, then take a look around.
Thanks, Chocolina. I don't want to buy it. I have quite a few potions.
You know I'm counting on you. Everyone is.
See, no hit. I should get some extra damage or something.
Shambling monsters created by the South Sea, right? Just crazy, Harry.
Let's go this way. Target located. Ghast fragment. This enemy. They're looking for you. Attack! Sarah, ow. Start healing.
Let's regroup. Thank you. Not been great.
Darn it, just kills Kate Sith. Attack! Aren't you tough? That Fira just destroyed the party. Do it again.
Sorry, everyone.
Kubo.
No, don't stand next to it, Sarah! $120. Wow, it's even worse than it was. Head twister! No back at that time. There we go. Did it.
Come on, Mom.
A star pendant. Anything else in here? Mom? Why are we live? That's my question.
Hey, Noel. Is Atlas used in some war that happens in the future?
Let me think. Yeah, I remember this.
Are you forgetting stuff?
My memories are unreliable. There are events I should remember, but my memory is hazy, like I'm seeing them through fogged glass. But not this time. I remember this one. There was a war, hundreds of years before I was born. That's when Cocoon crashed in a pulse.
5 years ago. What about the Crystal Pillar? When does that happen? What about the Crystal Pillar?
But what happens to Cocoon's pillar? What happens to Lightning and the others?
They say the pillar crumbled. In my age, there's nothing left but crystal sand.
If we travel to the future, maybe we can stop it.
Who's to say what's possible? That could be the reason we're here in the first place.
There goes one healer. Two healers. Now the Pulse Work Knight. Where's the guard?
The reports say you handled that.
If it's the giant,
We did.
you know I'm counting.
64%. Okay, we go up. Up lights, no problem.
Looks like you lost.
we learned that all Seek were once normal human beings, and their only salvation lies in a merciful death. Such a tragic thing.
Unless you have protect powers. Then you can just wish yourself to not be that way. Just completely will yourself to back to normal. Break already.
Machine. Must be it.
Well, that's not great.
Where are we?
A time labyrinth, Kupo.
I think we're inside the paradox.
Oh no.
Literally inside the barrel.
We have to figure out the labyrinth and its puzzles before we can get out. Kupo?
Temporal Rift. Tile Trial. The void beyond harbors extra-dimensional spaces known as temporal rifts. To escape a temporal rift, you must unravel the mystery set forth by the crystals and resolve the presented anomaly. This particular rift features a disappearing floor. Any tile you pass over will fade into nothingness, so think carefully about the route you must take to collect all the crystals before reaching the exit portal. I have some recent training with these, with something like this, thanks Nina Cooney. Nina Cooney 2. Done. Easy peasy. Now loading. Man, was this just optimized like garbage?
The machine's working.
Yay.
Let's see what it does, yeah?
Let's.
Yeah. Let's. Delicate crystal fragment. Cheers receiving. What do you do?
Hope this actually lets us control Atlas.
All we can do is pray.
Please work.
Finally, can you hear me now? It looks like Atlas is starting to slow down a little.
Sounds like we did something.
Slow down a little is an understatement. He is severely weakened now. He's still going to be a boss fight, so he's not going to be easy for us at this point in the game.
The reports say you handled
But
that piece in the ruins.
he's much weaker now. He's actually beatable now. Wrong one. Yeah, weaker. He's like at 10% of his strength or something like that.
Some say that time is a box full of possibilities. Until someone from the future peeks inside, the past remains uncertain. You know what I think?
Huh, that sounds familiar.
We are just one of those possibilities, waiting for the box to be opened.
You shall have a cap. I give you the silver gear. Ribbon. No, you shall have a cap. Did it. You don't have anything either. You shall also have cap. And it's orange, which makes me happy.
And I think this paradox phenomenon is happening because someone in the distant future can't...
Sorry.
Said these enemies are interrupting Alyssa because she has a very interesting theory. Phoenix down. I never did find the medicine. It's supposed to be pretty close to the guy, if I remember right. Oh, that stinks. We can come back and do it. Darn it, enemy! One of you better join. gonna show up right before a boss. We got the Necton. Not the big one. Magical. It's a Ravager. No passives. Cast Blizzard. Its big thing is Spiderweb. Deals magical damage and inflict debuffing elements.
There he is!
And not looking too happy.
Nope, pretty upset. Game? Don't you crash on me. You do, it's a good thing I saved, but... No, the not responding is gone. There we go. Woo! Good job. I really hope that doesn't screw with the recording. Like, somebody told me about the, See, look at its HP. How, it's already almost dead. And it's way weaker than it would be, too. But even then, you can see it still really hurt the party. Fighting it at full strength is a no. Nier's, Nier Automata. How it was... The sound is messed up. Like, it's all off sync for the first few. And I remember it was because internet problems and things like that. I really hope that doesn't happen here. Oh no, that's death! Hit it twice. And you can see the wounds starting to take a toll. All right, let's go. Time to stagger. Attack now.
So how do we do?
You did it!
That's unfortunate.
I'm on it. Hey.
What the?
Not bad.
How did we get here?
No! Look out!
Move!
Good job.
I think I found his weak spot. Ready?
Do it!
Wait for it.
Now!
Perfect. Oh yeah, by the way, Noah's weapon could turn into like a spear and he throws it, which is just amazing, and then he summons it back to himself. which is slick. Further making the weapon awesome. As a choice of weapon. Cinematic bonus, we get a fragment crystal and 10 potent bolts. We get the fragment crystal because we did it right. Woo!
Whoa! Now what?
Paradox is dissipating. I wonder what caused the paradox effect.
This is just a theory, but I think there might be someone out there derailing history and bending the timeline. That's why Atlas and these gates are appearing out of nowhere.
Who would do something like that? Is that why Lightning disappeared? Is that why Cocoon has gone from the future? Who would do something like that?
Who would do something like that?
I don't know. Someone who has the power to change history. And since we can use the gates, we'll have to stop it.
This ability to control monsters and use the gates. Could it be a gift from Lightning?
We'll just have to find her so you can ask her yourself.
2,500 CP and Atlas fragment.
Alyssa, we took Atlas down. That place you were looking for is right in front of us.
That's great news! I'm on my way!
Here.
There's an epitaph. Here lie the innocent victims of chance, cast out and cast down. May their souls find the path that leads them home.
Cast out. These must be victims of the Purge. This is it! This is the place! I thought I might be... But that's not my name. Then whose is it? Kubo. It's my friend's. She died here, running from the Purge. And me? I'm one of those who survived. 5 years ago, the entire town of Bodum, it was wiped out by the army. I was there, visiting my friend. Then everything went to hell. We ran and hid with the other fugitives. But just as the troops were pulling out, that's when the ceiling of our hiding place collapsed. Ever since then, I've had the same dream. I'm trapped under rubble. It's dark. I'm in pain and I can barely breathe. The next thing I know, I rise out of my body and I'm standing before this grave. And the name written on the stone, it's mine. After seeing that image so many times, I started to think that maybe I did die back then, and the life I'm living now is just an illusion. Alyssa, you feel that way too?
Well, you seem real to me.
Real enough, I guess. Even if they all forget, I never will. Neither will I. I can never forget. The events that scarred Alyssa were started by Lassie. If I had never become a Lassie, if I had never made those mistakes, then the Purge, well, it may never ever have happened?
Was it your fault?
Lightning, is there any way to make up for the suffering we've caused? Can we ever give back what we've taken?
Okay then. I think that wraps things up for Alyssa. Now for our little quest.
Right.
Let's find an artifact and open a gate.
So, where should we look?
Well, now we've cleared up the paradox effect. It's possible those sneaky artifacts have come out of hiding. Let's try searching those areas we couldn't reach.
Time for some Moogle magic. Kupo!
Huh?
Mog, you can help? You're a lifesaver.
Kupo Kupo!
Find an artifact! Also, chocobos have appeared because we cleared up the paradox effect.
Fun, Kupo!
A lucky clover.
Come on, Mog.
Eclipse artifact.
Nice, Mog.
Kupo Kupo!
Thank you. You've helped me see that I can overcome any experience, no matter how terrible.
Oh my gosh! I can't believe you really did it! You subdued that big old hunk of a meanie! You just saved us all from a devastating fate. Now that we're all safe, what say we find a way to spend some of that money?
Thanks, Chocolate.
If you ever need a hand with anything, you know where to find me. I'll be right here.
We learned that all seeds were once normal human beings.
Can I not do that well on Chocobo?
The reports say you handled that thief in the ruins. Now I can see myself.
That's you. Is there anything else in here then?
We learned that all seeds were once normal human beings. Foundation lies in a merciful death. reports say you handled that thief in the ruins. Now I can sleep at night.
And I'll have to... Fine, whatever.
Go, Mom.
Reunion artifact.
Way to go, bobblehead.
And you see, it does
Now
take
I'm gonna
another
get
Geisel Green to get back on. Which if you think that's dumb, it is!
We learned that all thieves were once normal human beings.
Get up there. How do I even get up there? I thought I would have to take Chocobo. That's fine. Did it. Why not just let me use Mongrel on a Chocobo? That's really silly.
Come on, Mom.
Graviton Core Beta, 500 CP. Eight power droplets. You can deal with enemies.
Now, everyone. The end.
The reports say you handled that thief in the
There's a
ruins.
gate.
Now I can sleep at night.
I'm not done here yet.
Enjoy! Good work, everyone!
We learned that all thieves were once normal human beings.
Oh, we have them.
Their only salvation
So it's
lies in a
capsules.
merciful death.
See, look at how pesky the monsters are. That's why I just fight anyway. Like, running away is really hard. It's dumb. It's just dumb. It's worse than normal running mechanics. And that's saying something.
didn't make it to the black market. When we misplaced the substance, it set back our testing schedule. Now it looks like we have a chance to get back in the field. Thanks to you, we've avoided a lot of backlash. This isn't much, but please take it.
Fragment discovered. Mystica. Alright. I guess back to town. There's not a gate in town. Gate here. Sure. Where do you go? Eclipse artifact. Alright, hold on. Power droplet increases strength over magic. Azuna. What do you learn? Overwhelm, Thunder, Frost Strike. So you learn some different things. Alright, now for the Gremlin. Some extra levels. Magic plus 16%. Giving it more magic. HP plus 16%. And Fringe Ward. Now it knows all of its abilities. We can give it 25% more HP. Monsters reach its full potential. Yes, it doesn't get to go back around like the other party members. This is as strong as it's getting. It's level 20. It has 2,360 HP, 206 strength, and that's with the stuff that I fed it. So it can take a bunch of damage. That's a bunch of HP. Alright, now for the characters. I don't really use Null as a Ravager. I just don't. And Sentinel is when we need a healer. But he knows Death Ward. Or he doesn't know Death Ward. Commando is his main thing here. Make sure he gets the strength bonus. There's Death Ward, and he's a Sentinel. Entrench, Element Guard, and Reprieve, and that's all he gets. Launch. So start throwing some in Ravager, maybe. Some of the small ones. So he has in case I go like Mystic Tower or something. Frost Strike. Smite, Life Siphon at 38, or 28. Let's go for it. Alright, Crystarium expanded. Choose again. Synergist roll, Medic roll. Increase the ATB gauge. Now it has 5 segments. Knows the Life Siphon. Knows Rune Gun now. And out of CP. For Sarah, now knows Thundara. Frost Strike, which I don't care that much about. Gale Strike, which I don't care that much about. There's Fear Siphon. That expands her Crystarium. This is really tempting. Is to give her the medic roll. That way I can have her heal while I can keep the Pulse Knight out there to guard. As much as I want her to have 5 ATB gauge, I'm gonna unlock the medical. Asuna Cursa Rays. I remember you learning more than that. Darn it, I remember you learning Cura. Well, that stinks. Asuna would be useful. At least she'll have Cure. I want to learn Firaga. Medic's bonus is extra HP. So, there you go. What else can you learn? Thundaga. Yes. Boom. Overwhelm and Vigor. Okay, that's fine. We can now start saving those. Medic. It's a large one, so use Ravager. One, so use... Oh, you got it, just started. Okay. Paradigms. Ravager Commando in case it can heal. I'm still fine with that. Instead of Consolidation, we'll do Combat Clinic. Noel can guard a little bit if we need to get everybody rapid amounts of HP. For Solidarity, we're going to change it like that. And Noel can go and still swing as a commando. And Sarah can heal, and the Pulse Knight can really take damage. Delta attack can stay the same. Mystic Tower. We can drive up the chain gauge and keep the party protected if we need to do that. Still mainly going to use Relentless Assault and Diversity for the most part. Feel pretty good about that. Okay, Get out of here. Really? Come on. What is your deal today? Like, seriously, is it just this bad? Or... I have no problem playing anything else today. Doing anything else today on the computer. It's like it wants to crash. Was the port just that bad? Or?
Yes, it worked.
Poo-poo.
Sarah, you okay?
Not okay.
Poo-poo.
It's nothing. I'm fine, really. Just tired, I guess.
Why not just say what you saw?
Right. Somehow I kind of doubt it's nothing.
Good job, Noel. Because you're awesome.
We unraveled the paradox and continued on to another time, another place. But why had these gates appeared? Who had tangled the timelines, and for what purpose? We still didn't know. Why am I able to fix these temporal anomalies? Bend monsters to my will? Why do I have this power at all? I'll keep traveling with Noel, knowing that we'll find you eventually. So Lightning, if you're watching, do what you can to guide us to your side. I hope we land right in the place where Lightning is waiting.
No chance.
Where do you think we'll end up this time? The future? The past?
I have no idea. With all this jumping back and forth, I'm not sure I know which is which anymore. But the past is what makes us who we are. Defines us as people. The future that we're aiming for, that's the thing we can change. No matter how bad things have been, without that past, I wouldn't be who I am now.
That makes sense.
So Sarah, you shouldn't feel like you're wasting your time. Even if we don't arrive in Valhalla, there's still value in every path we take.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But hey, I won't complain if we do end up there. All this running around is exhausting.
But you're floating.
Hey, make up your mind.
Just be honest with yourself. If you are, you'll be sure to arrive in the future you want.
That's cool, no?
Sarah, forgive me. That was a past you never should have had to deal with. But now, because of your courage, the timelines have one less knot to unravel. If I could, I would thank you for what you have accomplished. But I can't. Not just yet.
Yasha's Massive. 10 AF. So we're going 5 more years into the future from the Brescia ruins. We'll see how things have changed.
Human society continues to develop. Machines once run by the Fal'Cie are now powered by human technology. Driving the progress is the Academy, which has grown to take a leading role in affairs of state.
Fancy,
Under
the
its
Academy
young
has grown.
leader, the Academy is working to solve the paradoxes that warp the surrounding space-time. At the heart of the distortions is the Yasha's Massif. Its sky is darkened by a perpetual eclipse.
So the Academy has not only grown, it's also grown in power. and they're trying to solve paradoxes. You know, kind of like we are. So in the 5 years, the Academy has grown. Maybe we can help them out, and vice versa. Maybe they can help us out.
People always say the future will be better. They believe the hardships of the present fade with the passage of time. And so we hope, waiting for a future brighter than today. But Sarah, remember this. As you walk towards a brighter tomorrow, you have to look back to your past. The path you have walked to reach the here and now will give you the courage you need to hope.
Episode 3, Part 1. Prophecy of Hope. Yes, this is split up into parts.
It's so dark.
This one is.
In ancient times, the Fal'Cie devoured the light, darkness cloaked the sky, and the earth knew only night. This must be the eclipse.
You know what this is?
They said 500 years ago, a massive Fal'Cie appeared. For a while, it blotted out the sun and turned everything dark.
If that happened 500 years in your past, then this must be 200 years in my future.
Right. But something's wrong. Look, the eclipse is only affecting this small area. That shouldn't be possible.
Okay, so you're saying this could be a paradox?
That's what I'm saying.
So let's fix it. I do like this idea about the game. Traveling through time, fixing it, basically.
This is what these ruins are.
What happened to it?
No one's been able to figure that out. We were more or less locked up inside Cocoon. We never had much opportunity to learn about the world below us. Our scientists have only just begun to study the mysteries of Grand Pulse.
But the problem with that is, then you wouldn't be able to change it. So we get to fix it and change it? You know, typically those two things don't go together with time travel. Still, it's a cool premise. I do like the idea of it with the game.
Hello, are you here to observe the facility? I can answer any questions you might have.
Ah, yeah, perfect. I do have some questions. Where are we? And what year is it?
Wait, you can't just...
What? I'm just...
Yashas Masif, 10 AF, sir.
10 AF? So nowhere near 200 years.
I must say, this is the first time anyone asked me what year it was. I don't suppose you happen to be time travelers?
Well, Kobo?
Ah, yes, I almost forgot. I'm supposed to hand out this map. Take it, it's free.
Sweet, map. No, it's just a little too blunt there, but that's okay. That's awesome. Just being honest. What year is it? Two time travelers? Don't worry about it. But remember, they're dealing with time paradoxes, so it's not exactly like they would be shocked if we're time travelers or anything. Now we have map. Let's head to the right. Anything hidden there? No. Nothing, really? Man. Lame, game. Don't dead end me and then not give me a treasure chest.
We'll never be able to go back to our ordinary lives.
The sun's disappearance is no need for panic. It's our job as scientists to figure out what's behind this mystery.
And that's a scientist for you. No, but I want to go that way.
You only realize how important something is.
The food is so much better than on Cocoon.
It's night all the time. I can't deal with this.
That's kind of lame. Searchlights. The behemoths prowling in the darkness of Yashiv Massive have a strong aversion to light. If you encounter one of these dangerous beasts, run to the nearest patch of light to return the Maw Clock to a safe state. Once the Maw Clock is green, it's time to plan your next move. Monsters will not appear if you stay within the roving searchlight beams. Try to figure out the safest route and avoid confronting a behemoth, because you're dead if you confront a behemoth. Such experiences, no problem. We're scientists.
I recommend walking
Hi,
along
crew.
the path of the searchlight. Most monsters hate light and will do anything to avoid it.
Good to see somebody else here. Hi, Zarza. No, that. You do it, Noel. Say what? I swear there's a treasure chest on this side. There it is. Just glad to see some more people. Mana slivers? No, don't run into the behemoth. Look who's here.
Scientists are so passionate about their work. They're working just as hard as ever, even in the dark. Speaking of passionate, I'm the most passionate person I know when it comes to making a living. And on that note, please peruse my passionately promising pick of pieces.
Please peruse my passionately promising pick of pieces. Nice alliteration. Our first order of business will be to buy the Volatile Spark for Noel and the Lunar Stinger for Sarah. Now we have these other ones here, which don't give as much of a bonus, but they have special effects. Like the Amazon Bone has Chain Bonus 1, slightly increase the chain bonus of attacks. And the Fairy Tooth and the Fairy's Bow and Rune Tooth ATB rate 25%. So the ATB gauge will charge 25% faster, which is amazing. However, we don't have the components to make these. So we're going to go with the Lunar Stinger and the Volatile Spark. And there goes our money. Delicate Iron Bangle. It gives 8% HP, but it costs 5 less. So you get a little less than an Iron Bangle, which is 10%, but it takes a little less cost. And the Durable Iron Bangle is the opposite. It's a little more HP, but it costs 5 more capacity. So Power Wristband is 10% strength, which is tempting. I'm doing some math real quick. I'll wait. I'd rather Noel have the extra like 80 HP right now.
I know it's a little dark in here, but I paid my electric bill, I swear.
Thanks, Turtle Man. she's funny. To Lunar Stinger from Meteor Blaze. I like this one. It matches Sarah's outfit. I like this one a lot. From Howling Soul to Volatile Spark, it's got a yellow tint because it's supposed to be like thunder. Even though it has no thunder element or anything like that, it's just the look of it. I do like how the tip of the smaller blade, the offhand blade, comes to a green tip. I think that's really interesting, different. And of course, the stat boosts are nice. A Scars Gate Seal.
That building over there is part of the Padra ruins. You should take a look around if you have the time.
Alright. Next. That way. Hit. Disappear. Hello, Cherb12. Welcome to the stream. Are you doing a straight playthrough, Cendril, or are you also doing side quests? I'm doing a pretty much straight playthrough. Side quests are, if I pick them up and do them, great, but I'm not trying to 100% or anything. 540 gil. Turn 30. Not Behemoth, so we're gonna fight. Get in the Faraga! Thanks. I usually stick to your YouTube vids, but I was able to catch you live today. Oh, good! Well, welcome! And thanks for watching the YouTube videos. Oh, we got one of those. Enemies as a crystal. It is a medic. Well-grown, resourceful. Item collector. Increases the odds of obtaining rare items after battle. Neat. Let's see, improved raise. It learns raise. It learns Cura. Cheer and Azuna. Ooh. Cheer, raise. Isunada, which I think hits the whole party? Choices. I wish I could zoom out and see what all you would learn. You learn raise though, which that's tempting. So far it's been the medic that needs to be raised though, so Mana Sliver. I used to increase a biological monster's magic. So you use slivers, not the droplets. See, whereas the Kate Sith uses droplets. Because see how it has two faces right below its stats? How two of the faces are lit up? That means it needs grade 2 materials. Which means you gotta find better materials. All-time Let's Play you did is actually the Lunar series. I watch those LPs a lot. Awesome. I'm glad you like those. I really enjoyed the Lunar series. I wish the games that came after 1 and 2 were good. I wish they'd make more. That they would be good. I forgot that that's how the materials worked until I just saw it here. Lame. Sure. Yeah, there was one for the DS. Dragon's Song, I want to say is what it was called. The name leaves me right now. It was bad. It was really bad. We do not speak of the dark times. Level of bad. Raise! And fortunately running out. You know Raise. You know Asuna. We'll stick there right now. Yeah, exactly. It's like that. We don't speak of the dark times. We don't even recognize it. It's really sad because I tried it and I really wanted it to be
because
good.
of the powerful paradox effect. We don't know much yet, but we do know it's dangerous.
We know it's dangerous. Hey, we talk to no.
I recommend the Padre.
There are 2 questions. Why is the eclipse happening now? And why is it happening right over these ruins?
Memories are off, and otherworldly evasion, something in the ruins, boredom? Boredom. that's a funny answer. But we're gonna be serious about it.
Maybe there's something important hidden here.
The legends say the Fal'Cie was looking for that which was lost. Could be the thing it's searching for is in these ruins.
Then I guess we better start searching ourselves. Some are worried that the Academy will take its advanced ideas too far.
Oh no! Okay. Oh, thought that was a big panic there. Okay, I just saw it was really big. Okay, we're fine. Get rid of this one because I think this one's the buffer. Based on the sales, the game sold really well. Meh. Null's great, but I have a lot of complaints about this game.
Let's regroup. Thank you.
Hey, we got one of them as a character, and a mana sliver, which we need those now. A synergist. Only 1 star, but it's a synergist. Not too sure how I feel about this background music. The music in FF13-2 is really different from a lot of other ones. What do you learn? Faith, Vigilance, Shell, Velga. It's not bad. Faith could be interesting. Shell. Maybe. I'll think about it. I always looked at them at their own game, but they're not their own games. This is a direct sequel.
A little darkness can't stop me. I light up the room with my luminous character.
Thanks, Chocolina. Chocolina's great. Chocolina desperately tries to save this game. Let's see, we can't even buy the grade 2 stuff. Not yet, anyway. Ooh, if we had a multi-tail, a silver bangle, wouldn't be bad.
I know it's
Most people compare them to other FF
my
games.
electric bill, I swear.
Well, it's the only way you can compare them because they're the same series. I
There
mean,
seems to be a rift between the ones who stayed on
people are always
and the
going to
ones who
do
moved
that
to Pulse.
because they're part of the same series. Heck, I have to do it. Otherwise, there's nothing really to compare it to.
Are we not allowed to go inside?
No.
I'm very sorry. Only persons on official Academy business are permitted beyond this point.
Lame.
Oh.
Lame. Maybe this will count as official business. Yeah, no! See, now it just does a whole bunch of cool stuff. He's awesome. Let's go! Boss battle. Deprotect. Yeah, you're lame. Perhaps I'll be a bit more careful then. Stagger. We're casting Deep Protect up because Stagger's not going to stop it.
Try this.
I mean, he'll null up real quick. It's worth it. Take the damage. That does wound damage. The Deep Protect. That's like causality barrier. We cannot do damage to the enemy until we break it now. So next goal is to break the enemy. You better heal yourself, Kate.
Try this. Catch me through.
Land Shatter. Not the one I wanted. That one. As you can see, the wounded permanent damage is starting to take a toll. Staggering achievement unlocked. Darn it! No, keep swinging. Oh no.
I'm great.
Got it.
Is it dead?
When monsters like these are cornered, they cause a space-time vortex to appear. An electromagnetic shock usually shuts them down. It's been a while, Sarah.
Hope? Is that you?
I'm grateful you remember me.
Look who grew up.
Who's this?
Oh,
Director of Academy Research, Team Alpha. Hope Est, I'm at your service. And you must be Noel.
And look who...
Nice guess. Who told you?
You appeared here with
Director.
Sarah some years ago at the Brescia ruins.
Correct, yes.
Subsequently, we analyzed the gate and forecast your reappearance at this location.
Look at that.
To be honest, I didn't really believe that time travel was possible. But here you are. I'm really glad you're safe. For me, it's as if time has stopped. Everyone I knew is gone.
Hope.
From your point of view, it's been years since you last saw Sarah.
Not just Sarah. Snow as well. And Saz and his boy. You all disappeared from my life. It's been 10 years now.
I never thought...
When the paradox occurred some years ago, I thought if I could solve it, maybe you would all come back.
Director, help! There you are!
Hey, look who's here.
What were you thinking? Taking off and leaving me all on my own.
Oh, a die
It
fragment.
was a shock seeing Hope grown older than me. But he was still the same Hope I knew. Lightning, Hope listened to my story without saying a word. I told him about how I'm the only one who remembers your smile on the plane of Grand Pulse. I told him about how Snow set out to try and save you and Vanille and Fang. And I told him about Noel. Noel from the future.
There's something I want to show you both. We can continue our conversation as we walk.
I'll show the way.
Shall we?
Ooh, super clean there, Alyssa.
Tell me, Hope,
Hey,
what made you
look who grew up and became awesome.
A sense of duty. Vanille, Fang, Lightning. They turned to crystal so that we might live. It was an enormous sacrifice.
My sister and the others. I think they wanted to preserve life. They gave us a chance to live again.
I'd like to see some evidence of the gate's property.
I hope our work here pays off. We need more competent employees. Look more normal than I expected.
They put the future in our hands. We're in a position to build a society based on human technology. No longer subject to the whim of the fal'Cie. That's the gift we've been given.
How long has it been? 5 years?
Yep, 5 years.
You two haven't changed at all.
I hope not. And here we are, meeting in ruins again.
Ruins are places where memories gather like dust. So many layers of time. Probably the easiest place for a paradox to occur.
Guests of yours, Director? Watch your step in there.
Thank you.
Isn't the Academy a research institute? Why do you need so many soldiers?
Good question.
Without the fal'Cie around, we have to be able to protect ourselves. And that means guns.
The time distortion spawns hostile creatures. Until we can resolve the paradox, we need military force to repel threats. These armed patrols are essential for our safety.
Yeah, so, our armed patrols for safety. Because you can see Paradox can just have monsters pop out. After everything that happened in FF13, it's really cool to see Hope go from FF13 to be Director of Academy Research as a Team Alpha. He's in charge. I just think it's really cool. Carbuncle figurine.
This is a fal'C that was uncovered in these ruins. Seems he had a deep connection with the people of Padra. We've tried analyzing it with the Academy's equipment, but nothing yet. However, it does seem to react to another device that we found in these ruins.
This darkness reminds me of days from the past.
Where did I put that document? Oh no, I'm not going to make it!
Let's
see. What's next on my agenda? I hope my baby's doing okay. I'd like to see some evidence of it.
I've been waiting so long to meet you. You two are the reason I've continued my research for as long as I have.
Soldiers nowadays aren't what they used to be.
You've been cleared. Head on through.
What did the inhabitants do for food?
Talisman, talisman. There's a thing over here.
Somehow I always seem to miss the action.
Can't you just go through the gate
Go,
and
Mom,
change the events of the past?
Some free Geishel greens. A free Geishel green.
Gosh!
The Serenity Sachet that we found resists D-Shell. Gives you 66% resist on that. And Warding Talisman is resist curse.
So, those are the visitors from the past, huh?
It's hard to believe it's really been 10 years. So much time has passed.
Talk about the ruins, talk about Zaz, talk about lightning, talk about snow. You mentioned Zaz.
I wonder how Saz and little Dodge are doing.
We've been out of touch. Saz took Dodge to live on Grand Pulse, and he was flying airships the last I heard. Then suddenly they both disappeared.
That's sad.
I searched everywhere but never found them.
Look at us. All gone our separate ways.
Yes. And I can't tell you how much it means to have you here now. Saz and Snow may have set off on different paths, but I've started to think that, in the end, we're all headed towards the same goal. I'm glad to...
Let's talk about Snow.
So, Hope, have you heard anything from Snow?
Nothing, I'm sorry to say. Not a single word. Not since he left on his mission.
No sign of him for 10 whole years? Sounds like we're not the only ones traveling through time.
You might be right.
Yeah.
Considering Snow's uncanny ability to find trouble, he's almost certainly aware of these temporal aberrations.
I'll make sure to report anything. I'd like to see...
I wonder how the others are doing.
Hope, do you still think my sister is trapped inside that crystal pillar?
I always had doubts, and it wasn't just me. Saz had them as well.
Really? Saz too?
Yes. He couldn't believe that Lightning would just up and leave Sarah like that. After all, she was the one who said we shouldn't face things alone, that we should stick together. It's been 10 years already.
Talk about the ruins.
This is some kind of ancient city, right?
The city of Padra, or so we believe. It was the center of a great kingdom built by a nation known as the Farseers.
The Farseers? You're telling me there used to be enough of them to build this entire town?
According to our research, we believe they constituted an entire nation. A polity that was ruled by a Cirrus.
Can you see me now? Standing here in this place?
So this nation, Padra, their leader was a Cirrus, right?
Yes. The Cirrus would read the fates, see the future, guide her country.
Yule.
We've heard that name before. Once. We heard it once.
Here.
Thanks.
You've traveled through time. I suppose it's not surprising you know about these things. The power to rule was passed down from one Cirrus to the next. She was always called Yule.
If they could read time, why did they die out?
That's a great question.
Surely they could see the danger coming and do something to avoid it.
No, they were destroyed because they could see the future.
Why?
The Cirrus Yule foresaw the future destruction of this city. Some citizens wanted to try to avert the disaster. Others felt that they should simply abandon their homes and run. A few fell into despair and took their own lives. The divided populace clashed. The nation was torn apart by civil war.
Being able to see the future is awfully dangerous. It can mess with people's heads.
Tell me about it. The nation fell apart, and the survivors fled into the wildlands, avoiding contact with others.
Huh. So you know the story.
Oh! Come on, Director Hope! I want to show them! It's okay to show them, isn't it?
This way.
Yes, Alyssa,
Here.
it's okay.
This is what lies at the heart of our paradox. The Oracle Drive. We've been giving it careful study.
But how did you...
Wait. You know of these devices?
Oh, well, yeah. I've heard of them. In books and stuff.
The Oracle Drive appears to be some kind of recording apparatus from ancient times. We've excavated a number of the devices. However, the recordings depict things that cannot be possible. Perhaps you should see for yourselves.
This is how it works.
Somebody knows about the Oracle Drive. That all looks familiar.
The device was excavated from an ancient part of the ruins. We used carbon dating methods to determine age. The device and the recording stored within are several centuries old.
But it shows lightning.
Someone in the past recorded this vision of the future. Perhaps it was the Cirrus Yule herself. What we're concerned about, however, is this. You'll have to excuse the image quality.
Oh, that also looks familiar.
Yes, I think so. We need to conduct further analysis to be certain.
Is it broken?
No. We've tested both device and data, and everything is nominal. Yet, when we try to view the recording, we get this. Perhaps it's not the recording that's broken. It's the immediate space-time in which we are located.
You mean it could be the paradox? Because the surrounding space-time is twisted, that might be directly affecting the device.
So, if the paradox is eliminated, space-time will return to normal. Then we could see the prophecy and find out where my sister is.
Sure, Sarah.
Yes, I believe so.
Right.
You just got there somehow, but cool.
An artifact.
This object serves as a key, is that right? We tried to make it work ourselves, but with no success.
Yeah, we can use that to travel across time.
Then you may have it. I think it'll be far more useful to you than us. Here.
Hollow artifact.
During the years that passed as we traveled outside time and space, Hope had devoted himself to his research, trying to unlock the mystery of the paradox. If the gates are the cause of the puzzle, they might also be the key to unlocking it. But I wonder, am I getting closer? Will I find lightning in the end?
Time to find that gate.
It was in the ruins.
Search for the gate.
You understand why I wanted to show you the Oracle Drive?
I think I do. You've been looking for lightning too all this time.
Yes. It's not much of a clue, but I thought you should see it all the same. And I wanted you to see how far we've come.
Do you know Valhalla? How does the Oracle Drive work? Who is the Cirrus? Do you know Valhalla?
Hope, have you ever heard of Valhalla?
I've seen the name in the Padron texts we recovered. A forgotten region, I think.
Was there anything more? That's the place where Noel met lightning.
I'm sorry. We've only been able to decode fragments. The only other thing we've found is a reference to some invisible or unseen realm. We've still barely scratched the surface here. The Oracle Drive is...
I think I'm a bit jealous of you, Sarah. You can travel to the past or the future, and if you find somewhere you like, you can just stay there.
Except we can't.
Huh. I've never thought of it like that. I've been so focused on finding my sister.
Well, of course you are.
They found traces of what looks like a large-scale battle in these ruins. They uncovered piles of bones that were all scratched up.
They must have been fighting monsters too.
The thing is, the scratch marks suggested they were inflicted by people.
The Academy's troops are made up mainly of former Sanctum soldiers. My commanding officer even fought in Cocoon's capital city.
I'm collecting parts for my computer terminal. If you've got any, I'd be happy to buy them from you. What I really want to get my hands on is the battery used for one of the older models, like the kind they used on Cocoon. It wasn't a very popular model, so the parts are scarce. I saw it in a store window once. I got excited and ran in, but it turned out that the item had already been bought.
Find the old model battery. Joe's collecting retro electronic gadgets, and there's a particular battery from 10 years ago he'd love to get his hands on. Although it might no longer exist at this time, such an item might have been sucked into a space-time vortex. And if so, Mog would be just the Moogle to find it.
Really? You'll help me try and find the battery? It might be an impossible task. I already called every store in the book with no luck. But if you say you can get your hands on it, I'll believe you. Thanks for doing this. You want to know what I'll be using it for? I'm a collector. I want to get my hands on all the retro electronics I can.
On the old model battery. Thought the uniforms looked familiar. Yeah, that's why.
Hey, we're a little better.
There was a plan to get rid of these ruins. They were going to build a city here because the foundation is so stable.
Turn a blind eye and they're already slacking off.
We haven't identified...
My baby gets so lonely all by himself.
If only the pay were a little better.
I agree, if only the pay were a little better. I mean, what? There it is. I need to get out of here.
If only the paradox would get resolved.
I work better at night.
Oh, night day never came. Yeah, eventually you. If you need to buy anything from Chocolina,
The creatures that appear due to the paradox are foreign indeed. It's like the laws of physics don't even apply to them.
So that means they're from a different world or a different dimension?
Whatever the case, it's all conjecture. We don't have enough samples to prove anything.
let's go.
There's no way I could live in a... You two are famous. People say that you're quite the swordsman. Do you care to prove that you're as good as they say? I recently received an urgent request from one of the labs at the Academy. They need a fang from a behemoth as soon as possible for a project they're working on. They don't want just any fang, though. They need one that's in pristine condition. Unfortunately, with the military's current weapons, there's no possible way to take down a monster of that size without ruining its fang in the process. Now that you know the situation, if you happen to come across any, would you mind sharing them with me? I know it's a lot to ask, but it would help me out so much.
In the future, sure.
Thank you. I appreciate this. If you're as good as they say, this should be easy.
It'll be
Once the Academy
easy
gets
in
their
like
hands on
10
the
hours of
adequate
game time
sample,
from now.
they're going to use it to research all sorts of things, such as the monster's biology and evolutionary background.
I wouldn't be caught dead on Pulse if it weren't for work.
Lame. Didn't even get a chance to swing because it appeared right in front of us. Hey, when that happens. I don't think I talked to that NPC. Hold on.
The more dangerous a place is, the closer we may be to the center of the paradox.
Has it been explained why they can use magic? Nope. I was going to talk about that earlier and completely forgot. Thanks, Lucian. Correct, it was a Lassie thing. Not everybody could use magic. Nope, they have not explained that. It's just a thing. They can because main characters.
Here. This must be the gate Hope was talking about.
Maybe. Yeah? What?
There's something on your mind.
Yeah, well, sure, but it's just personal stuff.
Bothered by the Moogle? I want to ask then, is it about the Oracle Drive, is it about the Cirrus?
Is it about the Cirrus?
That's right. Nice guess.
It must be so strange to be able to see beyond your own present.
That reminds me of something Lightning told me. She said that from Valhalla, you can see all of history.
If that's true, then the Padre Cirrus and Lightning have seen the same things. Which means Lightning already knows what's going to happen to us.
Then why does this matter? Anyway. Guess the mana drive research the Sanctum made paid off. Yeah. Except they're not using it, so.
Something had been bothering Noel. And it had been ever since we heard the story about the Padre Cirrus Yule. But, of course, he wasn't the only one who was troubled. Was it really lightning I saw in the flickering images of the prophecy?
Mana drive's a cool name.
The
It
only
is.
way to find out is to go through this portal and solve the paradox.
Let's do it! Whoa, a potion. That's the worst thing to get, darn it. Time reversal unlocked, new location. So now we can rewind the Brush of Ruins and do that. If we want to try some of that stuff again. Ha! I found 1 out of 5. Good job, me. Maybe more later. Our next stop is Orba. 200 AF. So, from 3 to 5 to 10 is like, okay, just small jumps in time. 200!
Erba, Grand Pulse, a land that bears the scars of ancient war, where flakes of crystal gather and shift like sand in the desert. The Academy has restricted access to this place because it is the homeland of the 2 heroines who turned to crystal and held Cocoon safe in the sky. It is a land that now, 200 years later, has been swallowed into a rift between time and space.
Oh, that's weird. Let's check it out. So the Academy has restricted access here, which means 200 years in the future, there's still the Academy. 190 from Hope.
What's happening?
Time here broke.
The world is falling apart.
Is this a future where everything has been destroyed? Or is it a distant past before the world has even come into being?
Space-time has doubled and twisted on itself. The past and future are tangled together as one, Kupo.
Paradox is affecting space-time itself.
Right. And we have to find out what's causing this. Okay.
Whoever it was that created the paradoxes, did they really want an empty, dead world?
In a world abandoned by the fal'Cie, the ones who are left behind craved nothingness, an empty world.
Where did you hear that?
It's just an old fairy tale.
No, fairy tale, that might be right.
Come on, Monk.
Alright, Monk, fix it. It's enough for us to move on. Void Beyond.
Like a maze. A crossroads within the paradox itself.
In this space-time, the past and future intersect. I bet if we solve all these puzzles, we could dissolve the current paradox.
Probably. Crystal bonds. To escape this temporal rift, you must restore the bonds between crystals of the same shape and color. If you press and hold A when on a tile that holds a crystal, a shining light will be drawn along your subsequent path. Simply move to a crystal of the same shape and color to connect them. Shape and color of the crystals will continuously change, so careful timing is essential. Once all the crystals have been connected, exit through the portal to continue your journey. Resolve the alarm. And you just hold the A button and drag them across and connect them. Did it. It's a cake set. So it'll be like a consolation. Next. Oh, this was just one. But we're going to be doing more of those. If I remember correctly. And that fixes this place, at least somewhat. Time Stardust. Where's CP? Jump real quick. I didn't check behind the gate. I like to hide stuff there. Ha ha ha. I see it already.
How's this? Take this!
Take this!
Ifaraga!
Sorry.
Power sliver and more droplets.
Come on, Mom.
A giant egg fragment. Third of TV. A lot of like a lot of music in this game is sung. Attack! Thundaga! Done.
Done and done.
Oh, now we have one. Let's check it out. Also a synergist. Starts with bravery to raise strength. I can know tornado. That's its big thing. What all do you learn? Well, at least we can see what you'll learn soon. Vigilance, Veil, and Braveka. Meh. Two Gaishal Greens. There are just some things that aren't done really well, like synergies. Your third party member is always a creature. Yep, we have a creature. It's not great because the creatures are very limited.
Is that it?
Jump down here.
Meeting like this is fate. Won't you buy a little something to remember me by?
Thanks, Chocolina. Still don't have any of that stuff. Of course not. Why would I? Still only droplets and bolts. Oh yay, we could buy stuff to like make them look different. Red propeller.
I have to say, you have a really good eye.
Crystal, yay! Yes, it shall now have a festive tree on its head. No, it shall have the Carbuncle figurine on its shoulder. Absolutely. You should have the white tree on your head because you're ice anyway. I'm still using Kate Sith, so. Lucky Clover. You should not have a crystal on your head. Cheer. Cura at 20. Ugh, and then Asuna beyond that. Lame. If I throw the Kate Sith in, we could infuse the improved cure and give it to the Speranthus. But then until it reaches 20, I don't have Asuna. I'll wait, but I think that'll be the next step. Try to get the Speranthus to 20, and then I can throw improved cure on it. Yeah. Yay, robot! Ruin enemies. Quick draw achievement. Get for all good. Ugh, Magic Blast is back. You remember that from 13. Here to annoy us to no end.
Is that it?
Something's not right here, Kupo.
Yay! In a minute. In a minute, Monk. I also sent something. It's called treasure. Map of Orba. There we go.
What a good boy.
A Visions Gate Seal. We'll need that later, I'm sure. I didn't go down that way, which stinks. Oh well. Hello. Am I supposed to get to you?
This'll show you.
This'll show you. Exactly. Exactly, Sarah.
Done and done.
I don't see a way to get back up there, which stinks. Alright, we'll move on.
How's this?
Stop.
Looks like he's lost.
Water and
Come on, Mom.
Alright, Mog, let's get more of the city open. It's that enemy that we've been fighting. You turn. Oh well, I can do this. And done. Not that hard. Stage 1 complete. Next. It's the bigger version. Oh. Almost missed those two. There we go. And this anomaly is resolved. Time's shell.
No problem.
Hey, we did it.
No, there's more in this place we can explore. We can go back up there. Splendiferous. Thanks, Google. CP. Yes. Okay. Let's go. Suna wouldn't be bad, then Sarah could get rid of. So. I still want the Ravager bonus of extra magic. Crystarium expanded. Choices. Choices. We could get that 5th ATB gauge. We could unlock Synergist or Saboteur, and then she'd have some more abilities. I would do the bonus boost, but I kind of feel like that's the last thing those are the last things I want. Not that they're not good, it's just like unlocking a whole extra roll would be good, or getting ATB gauge. We don't even have a monster that can do Saboteur. But I want ATB gauge. Alright, now Noazuna Kurasa at 20. Which unfortunately isn't as good as I want it to be, because it doesn't look like she learns Cura, which really stinks. At least she does learn Raise at some point. Next I'm going to unlock a roll, so we have more options. Sentinel. Guess I'll work toward Raise. Now knows Overwhelm and Vigor at 60. Next. I definitely am going to get something else for Noel. Maybe he could buff. Become a Synergist. Power Chain. Now knows Entrench. Oh jeez, it's farther away. That's it. Sorry, I'm expanding. I don't think he needs medic right now because Sarah took that. So he should take something that Sarah didn't. Since he has low magic, probably Synergist, because I don't think Synergist goes off of your magic stat. It's just a flat buff. Which means his low magic wouldn't hurt him. Whereas Saboteur, I think hit percentage on it is your magic stat. Maybe magic is how long the buffs last. That could be annoying. I definitely want a new role for Noel to work on. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Synergist. Since I don't need another medic, and I think I want to leave Saboteur to Sarah. Since she has such high magic. Hopefully my logic is sound. We'll find out. Protect Vel, Vigilance, Protectka. Ooh, Protect is good. I still want to make sure I get the strength boost. Protect, yay. Shelga as well. Oh man. Nice. And nothing else right now. Cool. That'll be nice to have in the future. Okay, so let's set up a thing with that then. Instead of Mystic Tower, which I really don't use all that much, let's go Synergist. I don't have a commando. Well, I can either go Strategic Warfare, Commando Synergist, and then the Pulse Knight. So I can buff and still keep the chain going while being protected. Or we could be more aggressive and go Decimation with no buffing and then using Sarah as the Commando and Gremlin to boost the gauge. All he casts right now is Protect, so it doesn't take all that long to buff. I could go Hero's Charge, and then we can heal, buff, and keep the gauge up a little bit. Then I go back to something like Diversity or Delta Tag, go right back to Delta Tag. Sure, I'll go with that for now. I don't really need those buffs right now, so. But for boss fights, I think it'll really pay off. Oh my god. Alright. Yeah, this fight will save, and then that will do it for this stream. Yay, Christmas tree! Oh, we got one of the enemies. Let's look at that real quick. Let's see. Oh yeah, Saboteur! Funny. What do you learn? Deprotect, Imperil, Fog, Dispel. Ooh, Dispel is good. Deprotect. Maybe. Might use. And save. Okay, that is going to do it for the stream. Thank you for being here. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you'll get to stop by again tomorrow as we continue through Final Fantasy 13-2. Until the next stream tomorrow, I'm Cendril 89. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.